I was invited to go to LA for a TikTok office tour and a roundtable with a CapCut team, and I did absolutely nothing to make it happen. In this video, I will share with you how I get invited to a TikTok office and have a roundtable discussion with CapCut team, have a sneak peek on all of the new amazing products that they're launching, and at the end, I will share how much they paid me. But first, let's rewind a little bit. So I have a pretty small social media presence that primarily lives on Instagram. Vivi. We can have a YouTube video without a dog involved. So I have a social media presence, but it primarily lives on Instagram, and my following is pretty small. I only have 5,000 followers. I quite honestly very rarely post anything on TikTok. I go there once a month, upload all of the talking and voiceover videos that I have, and kind of call it a day. On my TikToks, I never really go past 1,000 views, so the engagement there is pretty minimal. But it doesn't matter because it's not the goal. So I'm a personal branding coach, and I have my own content creation agency here in Vancouver, Canada, and all of my clients are coming from my Instagram account. Through my work, I do go a lot to networking events, in-person workshops, founders dinners, and this is how I met my friend Kate, who is a go-to person when it comes to smartphone videography and video editing in general. And she has 1 million followers across different platforms. So she was the one who was invited to go to LA for a TikTok office and a roundtable at CapCut, and then she just kindly invited me as her +1. Of course, with the approval of CapCut team. I felt like such an imposter going onto the trip, although I was so excited. But I did feel like I didn't belong because number one is I did absolutely nothing to deserve this trip. Number two, there are so many more talented content creators all over North America that couldn't have gotten this opportunity instead. And then it was also extra expenses for my business, and I was just coming out of a very, very slow season in August, and I wasn't really sure if this was something that I could afford because agreeing to this trip meant to go to LA for the entire week, and like LA is freaking expensive, you guys. But I still decided to go even though it was super scary. I had a lot of questions about everything, and the biggest one was, do I actually deserve to be here? So we go to LA, and the first thing on Monday we have a CapCut roundtable and then a TikTok office tour. They have a very serious security all over the office, so we were only allowed to film in a very specific areas of the office. We couldn't film team members, we couldn't film screens, we can't really talk about any of the new features that they're launching, which is like totally okay. Just know that they're gonna be amazing. So we started with an hour-long interview with the CapCut team, and there were only 3 of us, including me and Kate, and another creator from Boston, where they requested that each one of us will go through our own creative flow and how we use CapCut, our go-to editing tools that we are using, and each of us got like 20 to 30 minutes to share the feedback, share the tools, share like all of the stuff. And then they split us up where their product team was sharing with us a very specific new features that they're releasing soon. And this was the moment where I realized maybe I wasn't just like randomly ended up there, because first of all, their product team flew all the way from China specifically for this kind of interviews. And second, I was asked to go through very, very specific flows and tools and give them feedbacks on very specific features that only marketing agency owners use, or how would they use it, and how my specific clientele approaches it, which was the moment where I was like, oh my God, maybe I do deserve it. Right, Miles? Maybe I do. And this feeling alone was absolutely insane, because it made me feel like whatever I was doing at this level right now, I was doing it right. And I didn't feel that much of an imposter afterwards. At the end, we had lunch at their TikTok headquarters, where they are serving free lunches and dinners, coffee, snacks to their team. You guys, they even have showers at the office, which was absolutely insane. And after that, we were given a TikTok office tour, and then Kate and I stayed and filmed content for probably about an hour. And security guards who definitely had questions, but oh well. And honestly, I would have done this like everything absolutely for free. But what was very nice of them is they did reimburse me for the flight from Vancouver to LA, which ended up being $450 USD, and they completely covered it. So can you say that I'm officially a CapCut paid content creator? Well, I guess no, but it was definitely a very nice trip to go to. And now I have this very amazing story to tell. My biggest takeaway coming out of this entire story, not that CapCut paid me, although it was very nice, or I ended up on a trip with my very close friend, although that was very nice as well. My biggest takeaway was I took an action that was coming not from me where I was at this specific moment, but it was coming out of me from the goals and the 300K marketing agency I knew that I can build. And if Daria, who owns 300K a month marketing agency, she would have agreed to this trip, no question asked. And if she agreed on this trip, then should I? My mindset coach said that it's called embodiment, and this is definitely something that I will be using way more moving forward.